My beloved child, I have seen your tears. I have watched you sit in silence, wondering if I still hear you. I have heard the quiet sighs that escape your heart when no one else is near. I have seen the way you look toward the sky, whispering my name and asking, Lord, when will it be my turn for joy again? And I tell you this day, your time of waiting has not been wasted. Every tear, every prayer, every moment you thought was forgotten, I have gathered them close to my heart. You are not invisible to me. You have never been lost in the crowd of the world. I know your name, I know your story, and I know what you have carried silently in your soul. There is a great news coming to you, my beloved. It is not far off. It is drawing near, closer than you imagine. It is the dawn that rises after a long night. You may not see it yet, but the light has already begun to break through the horizon of your life. I am doing something new, something beautiful, something that will remind you that I, your Father, never forgot you. Do not think that the years you have lived were in vain. Do not look back at the seasons of loss and believe they were wasted. Every chapter has been written with purpose. Even your pain was not meaningless. It was the soil where I planted the seeds of your next miracle. What looked like endings were preparations for new beginnings. What you called failures were foundations upon which I will build something lasting. My child, listen closely. You have walked through valleys and dark places, and sometimes you wondered if you would ever rise again. But I have been walking beside you all along. When you stumbled, I caught you. When you cried, I was near. When you said, I cannot do this anymore, I whispered, yes, you can, because I am with you. You see, I do not measure your worth by what you have done or what you failed to do. I measure it by my love for you, and that love has never changed. It has never decreased, never dimmed, never faltered. Even when you felt unworthy, I called you mine. Even when you wandered far from me, I followed you with mercy. And now I am calling you to rise again, for I am about to do something new in your life. You have waited, my child, but your waiting has not been in vain. I have been working in silence, preparing blessings that will come suddenly, like rain upon dry ground. Do not be afraid when things begin to shift, when doors open or close unexpectedly, when people leave or when new ones enter your path. It is all part of the plan. I am rearranging your life so that my purpose may be fulfilled in you. I know it has been hard to believe. The world has spoken lies to you, telling you that you are too old, too weak, too late, too forgotten. But I am the God who makes all things new. I am not bound by time, by age, or by circumstance. I do not look at your life and see limitation. I see possibility. I see the promise I placed within you long ago, and I am ready to bring it forth. There is great news coming to you, and it will come not through the noise of the world, but through the quiet move of my hand. Some of you will see doors open that were shut for years. Some of you will find healing in places that once felt beyond repair. Some of you will receive peace in the very areas that caused your deepest pain. And when it happens, you will know it was not luck, not chance, but my mercy made visible. My child, do not let fear be your companion. Fear has stolen too many of your nights, too many of your joys. Let it go now, hand it to me, for I am your Father, and I know how to care for you. I know what you need before you even ask. You do not have to figure everything out. You only need to trust me, one step at a time. I know you worry about the future, about health, about finances, about those you love. You wonder what will happen to them when you are gone. But hear me clearly, I am their God too. The same way I have carried you through storms and sickness and sorrow, I will carry them. You can rest in that promise. I will not fail them, just as I have not failed you. Remember, my child, that I am closer than the air you breathe. When you wake up in the morning, I am there. When you sit quietly in the evening, I am beside you. When you lie down to sleep, I watch over you. You are surrounded by my presence, even when you do not feel it. And every moment that passes brings you closer to the great news I have prepared. You have prayed long and waited patiently. Sometimes you thought I was silent, but I was speaking in ways your heart did not yet understand. My silence was not absence, it was preparation. The seed does not grow the day it is planted. It grows when the time is right. And the time is near, my child. What I promised will begin to blossom before your eyes. Do not measure your life by what you lost. Measure it by what I am restoring. The years the locust has eaten, I will restore. The relationships that were broken, I will mend. The faith that once burned brightly but dimmed through sorrow, I will reignite. For I am the same yesterday, today, and forever, and my word never returns empty. So lift your head, my child. Do not walk with your eyes on the ground any more. Do not live as one defeated, for you are not forgotten. You are chosen. You are loved with an everlasting love. And though the world may not always see your value, I see it. You are my creation, my masterpiece, my beloved. The great news I am bringing is not only about what you will receive, but about who you are becoming. I am shaping you into a vessel of peace, a testimony of hope for others who are struggling. Through you, many will come to know that I am still faithful. Your life is not over, your mission is not done. You are still part of my plan, even now, even here. There is a gentle stirring in the heavens, a whisper of change that carries your name. You have sown with tears, now you will reap with joy. What once seemed impossible will unfold before you, and you will say, "Only God could have done this." So, my beloved child, take heart. The night is almost over. The dawn is coming. The great news is already on its way to you, news that will fill your heart with peace and remind you that your Father never abandoned you. Stay close to me. Keep your heart open. Keep your faith alive, no matter how small it feels. For even a mustard seed of faith placed in my hands can move mountains, and the mountains in your life, they are about to move. I am with you. I am for you. I am preparing the great news that will bless you beyond what you have prayed for. And when it comes, you will understand every delay, every silence, every tear. It was all leading you here. Now that you have heard my promise, I want you to understand something deeper, something that only the quiet heart can hear. Life, as you know it, is not a straight road. It is a journey with hills and valleys, sunshine and storms. You have walked through many seasons, and I have watched each one with tender eyes. You have seen laughter fade into tears, and tears turn into strength. Every moment of your life has been sacred to me. There were days when you thought you had lost everything, but in truth, you lost only what was keeping you from finding me more fully. There were times when doors closed painfully, but I closed them not to punish you, I closed them because what was behind them could not carry your destiny. You prayed for certain things that never came, and you thought I did not answer. But my child, unanswered prayers are often my greatest mercies, for I see what you cannot see. I see the future, the hidden dangers, the path that leads you safely home. Remember when you were younger, how strong you once were, how the world seemed endless and full of possibilities. And now, as the years have passed, you sometimes look back and wonder, what was it all for? You think of those you have loved and lost, of moments that slipped away like sand through your fingers. But I tell you, my beloved, none of it was meaningless. The laughter, the pain, the friendships, the heartbreaks, all were woven together into a tapestry that only heaven can fully reveal. You see, I have been forming your soul through every experience. The days of joy taught you gratitude. The days of sorrow taught you compassion. The moments of success taught you praise, and the moments of failure taught you humility. You are not the same person you once were, and that is good. You are softer now, more understanding, more merciful, and that is what heaven values most. I know sometimes you wonder why the world feels darker now, why peace seems far away. You look around and see confusion, anger, and fear spreading like a shadow. But even in this, I am at work. My light shines brightest in the darkest times. My children are being awakened, hearts are turning back to me, souls are longing again for what is eternal. You are part of that awakening. Your prayers, even whispered alone at night, are not small. They join with millions of others, forming a river of light that reaches my throne. Do not say, "But I am too old, Lord. My strength is gone." For I am the God who renews youth like the eagle. You may not run as fast, but your spirit can still soar higher than ever before. The wisdom you have gained, the kindness you show, the quiet prayers you offer, these are treasures of heaven. They are more precious to me than gold. I remember when you first began to believe. You were so full of wonder, so eager to please me. Along the way, life's burdens tried to steal that childlike faith from you, but deep within, that little flame still burns. And I am breathing upon it again. I am calling you to return to that place of simple trust, where you once said, "Lord, I don't understand, but I believe." That kind of faith moves my heart even now. My child, when you look at the mirror and see time's marks on your face, do not be saddened. Each line is a testimony of the years you survived. Each wrinkle is a trace of my faithfulness, for you are still here, still breathing, still held by grace. You have seen storms come and go, and through it all, my hand never left you. You may have grown older in body, but your soul shines brighter than before. It has been refined through fire and washed in tears, and now it reflects more of me than ever. Sometimes you think your life's best moments are behind you, but I tell you, the greatest moments are not behind, but within. The peace that the world cannot give, that is your treasure now. You have learned to value what truly matters: love, faith, forgiveness, and mercy. These are not small things, these are eternal. Look around you, my child. The world moves so fast now. People chase what does not last: fame, possessions, approval. Yet you have learned something precious. That peace does not come from having everything, it comes from knowing me. That joy does not come from what you hold in your hands, but from what you hold in your heart. And what you hold in your heart is faith that has endured the fire and still whispers, "God is good." Do you know how proud I am of you? Not because you are perfect, no one is, but because you kept walking when it was easier to give up. You chose love when bitterness called. You forgave when you could have held a grudge. You prayed even when you saw no answers. That is what delights my heart. I see the moments you sit in quiet reflection, remembering old times, missing loved ones who have gone before you. You wonder where they are now. Let me assure you, my child, they are not lost. They are more alive now than ever, standing in the light of my glory. And they wait for you not with sadness, but with joy. One day you will see them again, and every tear you ever cried will be turned into laughter. Until that day, I want you to live with hope. Do not say, "My story is finished." For as long as there is breath in your body, I am still writing. I am still using you, still speaking through you, still shaping eternity through the prayers you whisper and the kindness you show. The smallest act done in love carries eternal weight. So when you wake up tomorrow, do not wake with fear, wake with purpose. Say to yourself, "The Lord still has something for me today." Look for me in the small things, in the smile of a stranger, in the warmth of the sun, in the silence between your thoughts. I am there. I am speaking even in the quiet moments. You may feel that the world has forgotten you, but heaven remembers your every act of love. Every word of encouragement, every prayer you prayed for others, every hidden act of kindness, none of it was wasted. I have seen it all, and I am preparing a reward far greater than anything this world could ever offer. Do not let the past haunt you. Do not carry guilt over mistakes long forgiven. When I forgave you, I erased them completely. I do not keep a record of your sins. I keep a record of your faith. I do not see your failures. I see your perseverance. You are not defined by what went wrong. You are defined by my love that never let you go. Yes, there were moments you stumbled, but every time you rose, my angels rejoiced. Every time you said, "Lord, help me," I ran to your side. And I am still here, my child. I am still guiding you, still loving you, still calling you forward. In the days ahead, you will see things you have prayed for begin to unfold. You will understand that nothing was random, that everything was leading you to this season of restoration. And when that happens, I want you to remember, it was not because you earned it, but because I loved you enough to bring beauty out of ashes. So, rest now. Rest in my love. You do not have to carry so much. You have done well, my child. You have loved, you have believed, you have endured. And soon, the great news I promised will come not to a stranger, but to you, my beloved, who never stopped trusting, even when the road was hard. Now lift your head and listen closely, for I am about to speak life into your spirit. You have walked through shadows and valleys, but the time of singing is coming again. The season of heaviness is drawing to an end. You have carried burdens that were never meant to break you, but to teach you how strong you are when I am within you. You have prayed through tears, and now I am turning those prayers into blessings that will overflow. I know sometimes you feel weary, and the road seems long, but hear me, my child, you are stronger than you know, because my strength lives within you. The same power that raised my son from the grave is the same power that sustains you day by day. When your body feels weak, your spirit is still mighty. When your hands tremble, your faith holds steady. You are never walking alone. You are walking with the one who holds the stars, and yet calls you by name. Do you remember those nights when you could not sleep, when your thoughts raced and your heart ached? I was there beside you, counting every tear. I did not leave you to face the darkness alone. I was the quiet peace that wrapped around your soul when the world was silent. I was the whisper that said, "You will get through this." I was the unseen strength that helped you rise in the morning when you thought you could not go on. My child, that was me, always me. You do not have to be afraid of the future, because I have already gone before you. I have walked the path you have yet to step on. Every challenge that lies ahead has already been met with my grace. Every mountain you will face has already been marked with my victory. Every unknown moment has already been covered by my plan. You may not see the way, but I am the way. You may not understand what is happening, but I am working all things for good. There are blessings that are about to find you, not because you chased them, but because you trusted me. When others were busy trying to build their own plans, you waited for mine, and now I am rewarding your patience. Some of you have waited for reconciliation. It will come. Some have waited for provision. It is being released. Some have waited for peace. It is already descending upon your heart even as you listen to these words. My beloved child, I have never been late. I do not delay out of cruelty, but out of care. If I withhold, it is to give better. If I say not yet, it is because I see what you cannot. If I allow you to walk through the wilderness, it is because I am leading you toward a promised land that requires stronger faith. Every delay has a divine purpose. Every waiting season is a workshop where I build endurance, humility, and trust within you. You have said in your heart, "Lord, it is too much for me." And I said, "Then let me carry it with you." For I never asked you to be strong on your own. I asked you to lean on me. I never demanded perfection. I desired trust. My grace is not earned by effort, it is received by surrender. You do not need to fix everything. You only need to place everything in my hands and believe that I can turn even broken pieces into something beautiful. When you look at your life and see mistakes, I see lessons. When you see weakness, I see opportunities for my power to shine. When you see emptiness, I see the space where my blessings can flow freely. My child, you are not behind. You are right where I need you to be. Every step, every detour, every pause has meaning. I am weaving your story together in perfect timing. You have wondered, "Lord, how will I know when my miracle comes?" You will know, my child, because peace will arrive first. Peace is the messenger of my movement. When your heart suddenly feels still and calm, even before things change, that is the sign that heaven is working. Do not look for signs in chaos. Look for them in stillness. My peace will always come before my promise is revealed. You are not forgotten. Even when the world overlooks you, heaven celebrates you. Every time you choose kindness over anger, every time you pray instead of complain, Every time you smile through pain, you are shining my light. And your light reaches farther than you realize. There are hearts being touched by your faith, even those you may never meet on earth. Do not compare your journey with others. The blessing I have for you is not the same as theirs. Your story is unique because your purpose is unique. Some flowers bloom in spring, some in winter, but all are beautiful in their appointed season. Your season is coming, the season when what you planted in faith will finally bloom before your eyes. And when it does, I want you to remember, give me the glory, for it was I who sustained you when no one else saw. It was I who opened the door when every other one was shut. It was I who healed your heart when it was shattered. You did not get here by luck, you got here by grace. My child, I see how sometimes you feel you have little to offer now that the world moves too fast, that your body slows down while life keeps spinning forward. But to me, your prayers are more powerful than you know. You are a pillar holding up others through your faith. Your quiet prayers have saved families, changed destinies, and called angels to action. You may not see the full results now, but eternity will reveal how much your faith accomplished. You are still a vessel of light. You still carry my spirit within you. I can use you even from your chair, even in your quiet home, even through a single prayer whispered at dawn. You have purpose. You always will until the day I call you home. And when that day comes, it will not be an ending, it will be the most glorious beginning. Until then, my beloved, keep going. Keep believing. Keep showing love, even when love is not returned. Keep forgiving, even when it hurts. Keep smiling, because your smile is a reflection of heaven. I am with you, and I am not finished with you. The blessings that are on their way to you will not be small. They will be a testimony to those around you that I am still a God who answers prayers. You will see loved ones healed, relationships restored, debts lifted, hearts renewed. Some of these miracles will happen quietly, others suddenly, but all will come in perfect timing. And when they come, remember to look up and whisper, "Thank you, Father." For gratitude unlocks even greater blessings. Thankfulness is the language of heaven, and when you speak it, angels rejoice. So, my child, lift your eyes again. Do not live in the shadow of yesterday's pain. A new sunrise is coming, and it carries joy, laughter, and peace that this world cannot take away. You have been faithful through the storm, and now the calm is near. You will not just survive, you will thrive in my grace. I am proud of you, my beloved. You have no idea how many times heaven has whispered, "Look at this one, still believing, still hoping, still loving." That is what moves my heart. You may not feel strong, but you are victorious. You may not feel worthy, but you are chosen. And soon, you will see with your own eyes the fulfillment of what you have hoped for. Hold on, my child. The great news I have promised is closer than ever. The sound of joy is approaching your doorstep. Trust me, I am preparing something that will leave you speechless with gratitude. Rest in my love tonight. Tomorrow will bring light. You will see it, and you will know that every promise I made was true. Now that I have spoken to you of my love and of the blessings that are coming, I must also speak to you as a father who desires his children to walk rightly, not just to be blessed, but to be prepared for what is holy. For what good is it if I pour out my gifts and you are not ready to receive them? What good is it if I open doors and you still carry the chains of yesterday? So listen closely, my child, for these words are spoken not to condemn you, but to protect you. There are many in this world who call upon my name, but their hearts are far from me. They speak of faith, but live as if I do not see. My child, I do not want you to walk that path. I want your heart to remain pure and your spirit awake. For the world has grown loud, and the noise can drown out my still, small voice. The world promises joy, but gives emptiness. It promises freedom, but offers chains. That is why I call you apart, not to make your life harder, but to make your heart holier. Be careful what you allow into your heart. Be careful what you allow before your eyes. The enemy no longer hides in shadows, he dresses in light. pretending to bring wisdom, pretending to offer peace, but leading many astray. My child, do not let your soul be deceived by what seems good but does not come from me. Test every spirit, measure every word against my truth. If it leads you away from peace, if it steals your compassion, if it makes you doubt my love, it is not of me. Do not spend your days in endless worry or anger. The world will always try to steal your joy, but you must guard it. You must protect your peace as you would guard a treasure, for I dwell in peace. When your heart is at peace, you can hear me clearly. But when it is filled with fear and noise, my whisper is drowned out. Choose peace even when chaos surrounds you. Choose love even when others choose bitterness. I see how some people have hurt you. I know the words that were said, the promises that were broken, the trust that was betrayed. But listen carefully. You cannot move forward while holding on to the past. Forgive, not because they deserve it, but because I have forgiven you. Forgiveness is the key that unlocks the blessings waiting for you. When you release what has hurt you, your hands become free to receive what I am sending. Do not let bitterness take root in your heart, for it will choke out your joy. Bitterness is a poison that damages only the one who drinks it. Let it go, my child. Place it at my feet. Let me heal what others have broken. Let me carry the pain you no longer can. You were not made to live with heaviness. You were made to walk in freedom. And beware of the distractions that seek to steal your time with me. There are so many voices calling for your attention, but few lead to life. Do not let the world's noise drown out the voice of heaven. Make room for silence, for in silence I speak. Turn off the noise, put down the worries, and sit with me. You will find me not in the chaos, but in the quiet. The days are growing shorter, my child. Time is precious. Do not waste it on things that do not matter. Life passes like a shadow, and eternity is much longer than the years you see. Do not store up treasures that rust or fade. Store up love, mercy, and kindness, for those are the treasures that never die. When you reach the end of your earthly days, it will not be what you owned that matters, but whom you loved and how faithfully you followed me. I want you to live with purpose. Do not say, I am too old, my work is done. If you are still breathing, I am still writing your story. There are souls who need your prayers, hearts who need your wisdom, lives that will be touched because you chose to keep shining. You do not have to stand before crowds to do my will. Sometimes the greatest ministry happens in quiet rooms, through gentle words, or a single act of compassion that no one else sees. I also want you to guard your words, my child. Words are seeds. They bring life, or they bring harm. Speak hope, not despair. Speak blessing, not complaint. Speak love, not judgment. Every word you speak echoes beyond this world. When you speak with kindness, you invite angels to move. When you speak with bitterness, you invite darkness to dwell. Let your tongue become an instrument of peace, and your mouth a fountain of grace. Be patient with those who do not understand you. Not everyone sees what I show you. Not everyone will believe what you believe. But love them still. Let your life, not your argument, be your witness. The world is not changed by shouting, it is changed by shining. And your light, no matter how small you think it is, pushes back the darkness around you. My child, I must also tell you this truth. Do not place your trust in the systems of this world. They will rise and fall, but my kingdom will stand forever. Do not let fear control you when you hear of wars, of storms, of nations trembling. These things must happen, but I remain unshaken. The earth may shake, but my love does not. The world may crumble, but my word endures. Keep your eyes on me, not on the news, not on the fears, not on the chaos. Fix your gaze upon heaven, for that is where your true home is. Remember to keep your heart humble. Pride blinds the eyes, but humility opens them. When you admit your weakness, my strength fills you. When you admit your need, my grace overflows. Do not strive to prove your worth. You are already worthy because you are mine. You do not need to impress anyone, you only need to love, and do not grow cold, even when the world does. Love is growing rare, but let it be abundant in you. Let your kindness surprise others. Let your gentleness disarm anger. Let your faith inspire those who are lost. In this way, you become my hands and feet in a hurting world. You ask, Lord, how do I prepare for what is coming? And I say, stay close to me. Live with a clean heart, forgive quickly, pray daily, be thankful in all things, keep hope alive. These are not heavy burdens, they are simple keys that unlock joy. If you do these, you will not be shaken, even when the earth trembles. Do not fear what tomorrow brings. I am already there. The storms of this world will come, but my children will stand firm because they are rooted in love. You are one of them, my beloved. I have sealed you with my Spirit. You are protected not by luck, but by grace. But I tell you this in love, do not drift from me. Do not let your heart grow numb. Keep it tender, keep it awake. For soon I will move in ways that will surprise even those who thought they knew me. There will be awakenings, revelations, and moments of divine intervention. I will pour out my Spirit upon old and young alike, and you will see wonders that will make your heart rejoice. Be ready for it. Keep your lamp burning, for the bridegroom is near. You do not need to fear my coming, you need only to be ready. Let your heart stay pure, your hands stay open, and your faith stay alive. Then, when I move, you will not be caught off guard. You will rejoice, for you will know that your waiting was not in vain. My beloved, I am not warning you to frighten you. I am guiding you because I love you. I discipline those I love. I correct because I care. Every word I speak to you is wrapped in mercy. Every command is born of compassion. I want you safe, strong, and at peace when the great news I have promised finally comes. So walk carefully, speak kindly, forgive freely, and pray continually. The time is near when joy will visit your house again. Keep your lamp trimmed, your heart soft, and your faith steadfast. The world may change, but I will not. The storm may rage, but you are secure in my hands. Trust me, my beloved. Stay close. Do not drift. The great news I am bringing will not only bless you, it will bless generations after you. What I do in your life now will echo far beyond your years. My beloved child, I have spoken to you through the storms and through the quiet moments, through the tears that have fallen upon your pillow, and through the laughter that has lifted your spirit. Now, as I bring this message to a close, I want you to listen not with your ears, but with your heart, because what I am about to tell you is the reason I have walked with you through every dark night, through every season of waiting, through every unanswered question. My child, a great news is coming to you, and it is not of this world. It is not simply a message about blessings, but a promise of transformation. The winds are beginning to change, and I am moving in ways you cannot yet see. What has been broken will be mended. What has been delayed will come to pass. What you thought was lost will be restored to you in a greater way than before. Do not let your heart grow weary now, my child. You have come too far to turn back. Every tear that you have shed was seen by me. Every prayer that you thought disappeared into silence was caught by my hand and kept close to my heart. I have been preparing something so beautiful, so radiant, that even your past pain will serve as a testimony of my glory. Do you remember the nights when you said, Lord, I can't go on any more? Those were the nights I carried you. Do you remember the days when you said, nothing good will ever happen again? Those were the days I was planting seeds beneath the soil of your sorrow, waiting for the right time to bloom. That time, my beloved, is near. You are about to see doors open that no one could open for you. You are about to witness how I turn mourning into joy, ashes into beauty, sorrow into songs of praise. The delay was never a denial, it was a divine design. I was working in the silence, shaping you, strengthening you, preparing you to receive what I could not give you before, for I cannot give you a blessing too early, lest it become a burden. I cannot place a crown on a heart that has not been humbled, and I cannot pour new wine into old wineskins. But now the season is changing. You have been refined through fire, and what was once your wound will now become your witness. My child, many have doubted you, but I did not. Many walked away from you, but I never did. I have remained beside you, even in the valley of shadows. I am the voice that whispered to you when no one else understood. I am the hand that steadied you when the ground shook beneath your feet. And I am the light that kept shining when all other lights went out. You are not forgotten. You are not forsaken. You are not invisible in my sight. You are mine, and nothing, not even the storms of this life, can separate you from my love. There will be moments in the coming days when you will feel the stirring of my spirit in ways you never have before. You may feel an unexplainable peace in your heart, or tears flow for no reason at all. That will be me. I am awakening something new within you. I am preparing to bring divine order into areas that have long been in confusion. Where there has been financial struggle, I will bring provision. Where there has been brokenness in family, I will bring reconciliation. Where there has been fear, I will bring faith that will not be shaken. Where there has been sickness, I will bring healing, whether through my touch or through the hands of others I have placed in your life. Do not look to the world for confirmation, look to me, and you will see that I am faithful. I tell you now, the great news that is coming will not just change your situation, it will renew your spirit. It will awaken your joy. It will fill your home with my peace. But I ask of you one thing, my beloved. When this blessing arrives, do not forget me. Do not allow the comfort I give you to make you distant from me. Stay close, stay prayerful, stay humble, for I bless not only to heal, but also to draw you nearer to my heart. Every gift I give is an invitation for deeper communion with me. So when the great news comes, and it will lift your eyes to heaven first. Thank me before you tell anyone else. Give me glory before you celebrate, for it is I, your God, who will do this for you. And I say to you, my beloved, that this blessing will not be small. It will not be hidden. It will not be partial. It will overflow. You will say, truly, the Lord has remembered me. You will see how I use even your mistakes for your good, how I make your past a bridge for others to walk across, how I take what was once your shame and turn it into your story of redemption. You will see how every delay had purpose, how every loss led to something eternal, and how every lonely night became the birthplace of faith. You will see that nothing you have been through has been wasted. So lift up your head, my child. Do not let despair dwell in your heart any longer. The time of waiting is ending. The dawn is breaking. The angels already sing of what is coming. Heaven rejoices over what I am about to unfold in your life. Walk in faith, not fear. Speak words of hope, not doubt. Love even those who have wronged you. Forgive freely. Bless others even when they cannot bless you back. These are the signs that your heart is ready for the miracle I am sending. You are standing on the edge of a new season, a season of answered prayers, of renewed strength, of divine restoration. My child, if you only knew how much I love you, you would not worry for even a moment. You would rest in me as a child rests in the arms of their father. So come, lay down your burdens once more. Let me take your worries, your fears, your regrets. You have carried them long enough. The great news I bring is not only about what I will give you, it is about what I will take from you. Your fear, your guilt, your loneliness, your pain. For my joy will replace your sorrow, and my light will drive out your darkness. Be still and know that I am your God, and I am at work even now. Now, my beloved child, take this word into your heart, keep it close, speak it over your days, whisper it when you wake and when you lie down at night. My God has promised me great news, and He is faithful to bring it. Believe in your heart that this is true, and you will see my hand move. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. I have not changed, and neither has my love for you. I will make a way where there was no way. I will open doors that no man can close, and I will bless you so that you may be a blessing to others. And now, my child, as this message comes to its end, know this: my voice will not fall silent. Tomorrow I will speak again. Tomorrow I will remind you again of my love. Tomorrow I will guide you again, just as I have done today. So come back to me, listen again, and let my words refresh your soul. For this is only the beginning. Greater things are yet to come, and soon, very soon, you will see with your own eyes that the promise I have made to you is real. Until then, walk in faith, rest in peace, and remember, I am your God, and I am bringing great news to you. Soft pause, loving tone, come back tomorrow, my beloved, for I have more to tell you. Each day will bring a new word, a new strength, and a new reason to hope. Until then, be still, believe, and know that I am with you always.